Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's your boy, the SMT. We're going to take a look at a T-Mobile.com story today. This is actually on their website. It's a bit of a news piece. I guess they made a little blurb out of it. 5G brings faster speeds, so much so that T-Mobile feels like they can get rid of old plan restrictions and they can be eliminated. So I'm all for this. I think the theme is right up the alley of 5G. It's the exact purpose of what it's for. Increasing capacity, improving network experience to the point where we can improve the value proposition and what these plans come with. All right, so within the story from the T-Mobile News website, they describe the LTE as having chunks of 20 megahertz bits of spectrum. Basically saying, okay, we got these skinny channels, just a limited amount of capacity that could support customers on their network, which explains why the network access has to be so heavily managed. Right? It's the reason why you can't have, an unlimited amount of dPrio data and why we have a limited amount of tethering data and all these things. And with 5G, you're getting 100 megahertz channels. It's like going from a single lane highway to a 5-lane superhighway. That's how they describe it in the article. All right, so they're trying to speak to the consumer here. The Magenta Max promotional blurb here on this website is describing the Magenta Max as the first and only plan of its kind. So what we're talking about here is more movies, more music. That's how they describe it. 50% of Magenta Max customers have a 5G phone. The mobile hotspot usage is up 4 times over the other plans. They've improved all the different features that come with the Magenta Max plan, right? So they gave out some other numbers. 48% more video usage for those that are on Magenta Max plans, 43% more music, 26% more social media. And, you think about what the plan offers. Up to 4K video streaming, 40 gigs of hotspot data, no throttling, no dPrio threshold. It gives the customer confidence that they just, they've got this really true unlimited experience. Now, it's really not truly unlimited, but I must say that it is one of the better plans out there, right? And with that confidence of not being deprioed or throttled, you don't feel compelled to have to be on the Wi-Fi, right? So it gives the customer confidence that they have a great, network access and experience. So what the Magenta Max plan really is it's a 5G plan. Your market needs to have a lot of 5G in it. So for T-Mobile, that's N71, 600 megahertz for coverage and indoor propagation. And you got to have a lot of N41 too, because that brings about all this capacity, right? All the speed and enjoying those speeds with a network access plan that can actually do it. So the same can be said about their home internet service as well. Where the network upgrades are, that's where the home internet shines, as well as here with this plan, the Magenta Max. So my recommendation is if you're thinking about the Magenta Max plan, you're definitely going to want a model year 5G phone, and you're definitely going to want to be in a strong 5G market. LTE is not necessarily T-Mobile's strong suit. I know some people's experiences have been good with their LTE, but clearly their 5G is what's receiving all their investment, all their CapEx, all their site upgrade focuses with N41 and N71, that combination, especially until the Sprint, integration process is done, decommissioning all the old sites and getting all that gear transitioned and, widening the channels of band 2 and all these other things. It's really a work in progress. And of course, as tower density improves, then the T-Mobile network just gets better and better. So if you are considering or questioning, is the Magenta Max plan for you? If you're in a good 5G market for T-Mobile, if they've got lots of N71 and N41, and you're willing to pay up for a new 5G phone, then yes, it is most definitely worth a look and worth your considerations. Otherwise, if it's a mostly LTE experience for you, maybe T-Mobile doesn't have the greatest tower density, the upgrades in your region aren't that great or that fast-paced, you might want to stay away from this premium plan. It is not cheap. It does offer some good perks and good access, but it is very premium. It is a complete upsell. Are they giving you what you're paying for? Yeah, if you've got all those upgrades and the network performs. But don't get this plan if you're on, a not so great LTE experience in your area. Very tower dependent, very regional dependent, and market dependent. So, let me know what you think of the story. Let me know if you think Magenta Max is for you. Maybe you're on Magenta Max, and you're enjoying it so far. Maybe let me know how your experience has been, if it's been a noticeable improvement compared to your old plan. Tell me about the old plan you had, and how this new Magenta Max is better. Or maybe you switched to Magenta Max and you don't really feel like it's done much for you. Go ahead and sound off in the comment section below. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle @SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new, have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.